Hey y'all, welcome to Brittany Plus 7 or welcome back to Brittany Plus 7. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and if you're returning, hey y'all, in today's video we gonna clean up. Only thing I have to clean up, I have to clean up my room, both the bathrooms, living room and kitchen. The main areas need to be cleaned. Today it is snowing outside. We are currently in the midst of a snowstorm. It is 2:45. I just kind of been lounging around all day. I had some work to get done as far as editing videos. So I was just like, let me go ahead and get my house cleaned up too. Um, Journey, Justice, and Antonio, they are with their dad. Breon and Braxton, they're in their room. Fat Fat is currently watching a movie in the living room. I have his iPad on the charger up here. So when I get ready to switch to the downstairs, the iPad should be enough charged, or he can come and sit at my desk and he can play with his iPad. Hey y'all, I know I already have made an introduction, but I wanted to get on here and just talk because usually I just play music as I'm cleaning up. Today is December 1st and it is the start of a new month. It's the last month of the year, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, 2025 went so fast. It's about to be 2026. Y'all, I am so excited, but yet so nervous about everything that's about to get ready and happen. A lot of you may know, or you guys may not know, but I have officially signed my 90-day notice to move. Yeah, here you have to put in a 90-day notice when you are getting ready to move. So it is December 1st. I actually put my 90-day notice in like a couple of days before Thanksgiving. Y'all, the decision came very, very easy, I will say, because I really didn't. Okay, y'all know I've been going back and forth with my landlord. Well, not even going back and forth with my landlord. I really just he do nothing really. He does nothing. He gives me nothing to work with, and it's kind of like it's been just like it's been a back and forth thing. You know, there's things around this property that he refuses to fix. He refuses to, like, give me new carpeting after multiple years of asking. I've been here for 4 years. It will be 4 years if I would have re-signed the lease. So I'm going to just go ahead and tell y'all what actually made me make my decision. So y'all know, a few months ago, I did go and file a report. And he had to come and fix some things in the house, which he did come and fix. But then, just recently, maybe at the beginning of the month, I would say, he decided, well, it wasn't he decided. He called me and he said, "Hey, are you home? I'm going to have you sign your new lease." And I was like, let me read the lease. I didn't never say I was re-signing the lease. Let me read the lease. You didn't even, you just calling me and telling me you finna come and let me sign the lease. Let me read it. So he didn't even drop the lease off in my mailbox. He didn't he didn't email me a lease. He didn't even mail me a lease. He didn't do nothing. What he mailed me was a letter saying that we both agreed that I'm going to move. That was the sign I needed from God, because if he would not have sent me that in the mail instead of sending me the lease, I probably would have, I don't know. I don't know what I would have done, but he just made the decision for me, and I was just like, maybe that's the sign I needed from God to move it around. I wasn't even gonna tell this story until after I moved, but at the end of the day, this my story to tell. I have signed the paper saying that I'm moving. I'm not deframing anybody's character. I think that's how you say it. I'm not saying anything like that, but I just felt like I wasn't given the decision to even stay if I wanted to. I just feel like, okay, you made the decision for me, and thank you, thank you, because maybe I would never make that decision um on my own. Y'all don't understand, like, being at this house has taught me so much. This is the only house that I have really maintained on my own. And if y'all don't know, I really came from evictions. Like, it was harder for me in my younger years because I had so many children at a young age that evictions was kind of normal for me. Like, I have multiple evictions, and I don't mind saying it. I don't want to act like I just been where I'm at my entire life. Like, no, I really had evictions. So this was the house that I've actually was able to maintain for years. This is the house that I grew. This is the house that really, really made me be a woman. So, like, it's a bittersweet moment, but I just know that bigger and better is to come. And, I'm just ready for it. So, with that being said, I officially have a move out date. And I know it's going to be something better for me. And like I said, I'm just ready for it. I'm ready to spread my wings and grow in a new property, in a new house. I am not moving out of state, y'all. I know a lot of people ask me, like, would I ever move out of state? And I would. But as of right now, I have to get some ends taken care of before I can just move. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but when you share custody of children with somebody, you cannot just you can up and move, but it's a little bit more difficult because you have to make sure you take the proper legal steps before you move. And as of right now, I'm just like, I want to finish up what I got going on here. So I am going to still stay in the state of Wisconsin for a while, but just know that out of state move is coming. And when it comes, just know it'll be somewhere where I know I can flourish. Also, a lot of people always ask me, is it expensive to move? It is very, very expensive. So since it is like around Christmas time and I do have like 90 days, y'all, I have decided to, like, I know that a lot of people may say what they want to say, but my children have a lot. Like, my children are very, very blessed, especially because it's one of me. My kids are very blessed. So I did tell my kids, like, okay, we gonna do one Christmas gift each, because my kids are asking for things that's like $100, $200, $300. So the one gift that they're asking for is like what people normally spend on kids, on like one kid. So one gift each. But like I told them, y'all, we are getting new rooms. We are getting a new house. I'm also, when we move, I am also going to be redoing their rooms and stuff. So really, you know, I'm not, I don't feel so bad because I just know, like, okay, y'all about to get a new room. Y'all about to get a new house. Y'all finna, get new things. But y'all know, every parent always just be like, dang, I want to do more. But I just know that with me moving and moving expenses are like, I already did the math. It's about $5,000 that I'm going to have to spend to move. Yeah, yeah, and keep up and still maintain bills and everything that the kids got going on. And y'all don't know, but I'm still running through birthdays. Justice's birthday is December 12th. Christmas is December 25th. Breonna and Braxton's birthday is January 25th. So I'm still I'm still running through birthdays. So, y'all, bear with me. If y'all see me posting, like I said, just make sure y'all like, comment, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. I just wanted to personally tell y'all that news because I've been holding off on it because I didn't know what decision I wanted to make. And I didn't want to make a decision off of anybody else's opinion. I really just made this decision with me and God. And since the decision is made and the paperwork is officially signed, I can kind of speak on it now. Yeah, I can speak on it now because at first I wasn't really speaking on it. I was just trying to make the decision on my own on top of everything else that was going on in the month of November. You know, a lot of people don't know the month of November is hard for me in general, you know. And if you are a true friend and a true subby, then you already know that November was a little hard for me, especially with celebrating the birthday of my deceased son. So I was just making decisions all month. I have other things that I had to make decisions on as well that maybe I'm going to talk about, maybe not. You know, I probably need to get in another space to really talk about the other major decision I had to make, but I will say, God makes no mistakes. God led me. I prayed on every situation before I made the decisions, and I made every decision that I made in a correct mindset. I didn't do it. I didn't move off of anger or I didn't move off anger in none of the situations. So I'm proud of myself because that's one step that I used to. That's one step for me. Yeah, I used to make major decisions out of anger. So the decisions that I have been making lately, I have been praying on the situations, and I actually been asking God to lead me instead of me leading myself. So that's why I feel so comfortable now talking about the decision for me to move and me signing the lease because I feel like God is telling me to go ahead and, talk about the decision that I made. But y'all, I done talked y'all ears off, but I just wanted to do something a little different with my cleaning videos. So, if you have made it this far in the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend about me. Also, if you are not following me on Brittany Unfiltered, go follow me on Brittany Unfiltered. Y'all, I am about to really start getting into blogging and dropping videos over there. I just, like I said, it was just a hard month for me. I made the decision to make the other channel because I wanted to make the other channel, but y'all, y'all know how that go when you making other channels. It just be a little bit difficult to figure out what content I actually wanted over there, but be expecting a lot of story times and things of that nature. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.